Salvete omnes, this is Amelia, also known as TheMartianGeek. Moving right along, that's 2 stages down and 52 to go? 1-3, the Cave of Chomp Rock. It's the first underground stage of the game. And as the name suggests, there are quite a few Chomp Rocks in this one. Pound the ground. Press down while in the air. Yoshi will pound the ground. This has many uses, and it rocks. Does anybody know if there's anything up there in that gap in the ceiling? I could have sworn I found something once, but I don't remember how I got up there. Maybe there isn't anything up there. Have to check an egg vine or something. Or, I guess, golden egg, now that that's out. Another new enemy type. Oh yeah, they sometimes hide red coins in those mini pipes. I don't know what exactly these are called. Nippers? Nipper plants? I don't know, I usually just call them clams. There are 2 controller configurations for egg throwing. Would you like to switch? No thank you. Basically, with the other controller configuration, instead of just... Oh, another new enemy type. I don't know what these are called either. I've always called them trick-or-treaters. Because that's kind of what they look like. And the middle ring is rather early. But basically the other controller type, instead of pressing A once to set up the cursor and again to throw an egg, you press it to get the cursor, and then as soon as you release it, it throws the egg. I always use the first one, personally, but whatever. These are nipper plants before they sprout, or hatch, or spawn, or whatever. Actually, don't really need that yet. Come on, where's the key? There we go. Obviously that was a key. It replaces one of your eggs, so if you have 1 key, it'll follow you like an egg, but then you can only have 5 eggs, and you know you cannot shoot the key. Or lose it, actually. Throwing balloons. This is the first minigame bonus, or bonus minigame of the game. I don't like this one. I think there's a trick to it, though. Basically, you press the 4 buttons in sequence to throw the balloon, and if it pops on the bandit, then you get 1 or 2 or 3 extra lives. If it pops on you, then you lose. Yeah, like that. I lost count of the number of times it went through. I can't remember what exactly the trick to it is, but I think depending on who starts with the balloon, or you're supposed to wait until the timer runs out 5 times, or runs out and resets, and then after the 5th one you're supposed to wait a certain amount of time to throw it. But I can't remember exactly how to do it perfectly every time. It's possible I only learned that from watching Pink Kitty Rose's playthrough. Whatever. I don't know, there are much easier ways to get lives anyway. So, no big loss. Here, nipper, 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 nipper. Another hidden question mark cloud. And that one creates the Yoshi's Island equivalent of a P-switch. And that is a secret entrance, which leads to another secret area. There isn't anything in this one that would count toward your 100-point score, but there are plenty of coins. And out. Shy guy. And that was the last red coin, and that was the last flower. And we're out of the cave. Do not try to jump over this piranha plant. I remember once I tried, just landed right on it, and lost about 16 stars, so it's much easier just to shoot it. You can probably jump over it, but it's safer and easier to shoot it. No bonus challenge that time. If you get all 5 flowers, you have a 50% chance of getting one, except on one particular stage, which I'll explain later. So yes, 100 points once again. 3 stages down, and we come to our first fortress. First stage of the boss. 1-4. Burt the Bashful's fort. Notice how this one looks a little bit different? See, these wooden things have only 3 planks. This one has 4. Why? Because it squishes you if you're not careful. There's another one with 4. Even if you didn't have that clue, you could still see... You'd probably see them coming in time. And yes, there's a bit of a secret up here. Quite a few coins. And a shortcut if you want to take it, but I'm not going to. That's where I came in right there. That's another... You see the cracked block there? There are 3 of those total. Well, 4, I think. Yeah, there's the 4th one. And if you shoot one with an egg, it disappears, and you can go up here. So I could skip this entire part if I wanted to, but I don't want to. Now this enemy isn't terribly common, but he appears quite a bit in this stage. This is Burt. You shoot him, you get 3 stars. Ain't that dandy. Also, notice these yellow eggs. Where red eggs give you 2 stars, yellow eggs give you 1 coin. You can also defeat Burt by ground pounding on him, although that's a bit dangerous. No. You shall not escape. Or you can just jump into the lava if you insist. Careful here, because they respawn, at least they're supposed to. Yeah. If you don't kill them both, the other one will respawn. Which in this case, I kinda want. Because I want to kill them both. I'm just psychotic like that. Another crushy wooden thing. And the first checkpoint, and 30 stars. I should point out I like the fortress and castle music in this game. It's about the only castle or fortress music I can think of that's in 3/4 time, and I guess that gets it brownie points right from the start, but I don't know, Yoshi's Island has good music in general. That, I'm not sure what that's called. Blarg, maybe? They're not terribly threatening. Another of these teeter-totter platforms. And 2 flowers really close to one another. To each other. Another Blarg. It looks like that guy's gonna hit you, but he doesn't. And here is a secret area. I don't know what these enemies are. They're probably related to the little Sparkies in Super Mario World, but I think this is the only place in the game they appear. Nice effect with the darkness there. No, that does not require any enhancement chips. That's just basic Super Nintendo layer math. Or back color math, whatever. Well, remember how I said blargs weren't that threatening? Say hello to his big brother! Whatever these things are called. Let's just go with lava monsters. Giant lava monsters! Another key, and this time we actually need it to progress in the stage. This door isn't mandatory, but... First, destroy them all room. If you destroy all the enemies in the room, you get a flower. I just call it a destroy them all room after the bonus by that name in Donkey Kong Country 2. One more checkpoint, and there's the red door. That means it's boss time. Hello, Kamek. So, you're still on the baby side, Yoshi baby? Then get a load of this! And... he casts a magic spell upon this little Burt and makes him grow huge! Which is pretty much the pattern for most of the bosses in this game. You start out with the normal enemy, and then Kamek comes along and makes it giant size. There are a couple exceptions, but that's the general pattern. Burt the Bashful is not difficult. Well, nor is any boss in this game, but all you have to do is shoot him with an egg. And not let him touch you. And when you hit him, it pulls his pants down. I'm not kidding. And after his pants are all the way down, he grows so embarrassed that he turns red and zooms around the room and shrinks and explodes. Yeah, that's why it's called Burt the Bashful, I guess. And yeah, I'm gonna be doing voices for Kamek. At least one person complained about my voice acting in Mega Man X6 when I did my LP of that game, but you know, that game had actual voice acting, and this one doesn't. It might have a fancy schmancy enhancement chip, but it's still a Super Nintendo game, and 16-bit games, as a rule, don't have voice acting, so I'll make up my own voices. So, that's halfway through World 1. And that's the end of this one. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.